And our next fight is going to be Court McGee taking on Alex Morono in the welterweight division. Court McGee, man, this guy is a solid wrestler, pretty strong for the welterweight division, pretty big for the welterweight division, but in his last two fights, he's been KO'd out cold against Jeremiah Wells and Matt Brown. Court McGee is a guy that I feel like if he wrestles in this fight, man, I think that he could be a very, very live underdog because as we've seen, Alex Morono doesn't have the best takedown defense, but he is very dangerous off his back. But when Court McGee is wrestling and getting on top of guys, he's a hard guy to fight. He's a very hard guy to fight, and I just feel like I also think the striking could be pretty competitive in this fight, and I think that plus 275 on the underdog on Court McGee is a pretty good bet, man. I do think it's a solid play at those odds because, like I said, man, I think that he can make this fight very competitive on the feet, and if he does decide to wrestle, which is kind of hard to rely on him to do that, I think he can win this fight, man. I really do. I think he could win like 29-28, 30-27. I mean, obviously, that's how it's like, but you know what I mean? Like, I think he could win a decision in this matchup if the fight extends. But Alex Morono, on the other hand, this guy fights like a coach, and surprisingly, he is a coach. He's a coach, and you can tell he's a coach the way he fights, pretty technical in all aspects of MMA, solid striking, just very technical in the way he fights, just very coach-like, if that makes sense, the way he fights, good BJJ, bit of a BJJ nerd, solid striking, good power in the feet, but I think his takedown defense is a bit, it's not great, man, and when he's on his back, he kind of can get stuck down there, which I could see being a big problem in this matchup. I am going to pick Alex Morono in this fight because, the durability has been feeling Court McGee, he was so durable before his last two fights, only getting KO'd once in 30 fights. Now he's been KO'd twice back to back, which is kind of a worrying sign, but I do feel like the value play is going to be Court McGee if you're going to be betting this fight, and yeah, I'm going to go with Alex Morono by decision, but it's not a confident play, and I would stay away from parlaying Alex Morono in this matchup. But yeah, boys.